yogis, welcome to a Melt 1.5 Vinyasa class. My name is Archana and it's lovely to have you all join me today. We're talking about the idea of santosha, which in Sanskrit means contentment for our practice today. Learning to be happy with where we are, how we are, and what we have, no matter what the world is offering up at the moment, and having the strength and the courage to really dig deep into your own basket of blessings and look at what you have already. Being content with that sense of enoughness. I am enough. What I have to offer is enough. And even approaching your practice from the standpoint of beginning from a place of enoughness so you can then explore further. You can advance your postures, but you can then also be content enough to back away if you need to today. Take a break, really honor your body, your mind, your contentment, your enoughness. So let's begin in a seated Virasana pose today. So resting your hips on your heels, pressing your thumb and your index finger together. Feel that pelvic floor lift right away, that spine lengthen. Just your heart fill with gladness. Let that breath just bathe through your being. Close your eyes and think of something that brings you true contentment today, true santosha. And then breathe that feeling in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Nice, yogis. One more, deep and rich in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Let's practice 2 ujjayi breaths together. Inhale in through the nose. Keep your lips sealed. Exhale out through the nose. One more, just like that. Gently blink your eyes to open and find tabletop pose. Wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked. Gentle spiraling of the eyes of your elbows towards the front. And feel that length in your spine. Feel that rectangle of your torso being parallel to the sky. And feel that deep sense of rootedness in both your palms, pressing evenly through the knuckles of all your fingers. And now inhale, cow pose, peel your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, cat, tuck and round, opening the back of your heart. One more time. Inhale, cow pose, peel up. And then exhale, cat, tuck and round. Settle back into that tabletop pose and say hello to all parts of you. Opening up that spine, resting your hips on your heels. Learning to find contentment and joy in spite of it all. Within you, not seeking validation from the outside. It's such a tall order, yogis, and we do this one breath at a time, finding contentment just a little bit more every day. Finding that tabletop pose, curl your toes under, hips up, heels down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle in to this first down dog. Really inviting that breath in and finding that point of balance as that pendulum shifts in your day-to-day life, in what's happening outside and what's happening within you, finding that point of balance and settle in, head and neck in line with your spine, relaxing those collarbones, deep rich inhale in through the nose, exhale side out, driving those heels a little bit closer to the earth. One more, deep and rich in through the nose. Exhale, side out, let it go, and gently start to walk your palms in towards your feet, walking your feet out slightly wider than hips width distance apart, and then finding ragdoll pose. Bend in your knees as much as needed, drape your torso over your thighs, grab opposite elbows, transferring the weight into the balls of your feet. Deep surrender here. Feel that heaviness in your head and your neck, like you're letting it all go. Gorgeous, yogis. Couple more sways. Just feel what you need to feel today. Give yourself the permission. This is your safe place. Gorgeous. Now release your fingertips down to the earth, placing your palms up towards the sky. One more deep surrender here, and then tuck your chin into your chest. Ripple up as slowly as you can, scooping that low belly into your low spine. Ah, nice big exaggerated shoulder shrug away from your ears, and then sigh that breath out. Ah, feel that deep rootedness in the soles of your feet. Gorgeous yogis. Now keep your eyes closed. Bringing your hands to your heart center, Samasthitihi, indent your thumb against your breastbone. You're standing here, all of you, content, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Now, with your eyes closed, with purpose, intention, grace, gently place one foot in front of the other as you walk towards the top of the mat. Does not matter where you are on your mat at this point, but you're walking towards the best version of yourself. And when you feel like you've reached the top of the mat, stay in that sense of contentment, that sense of growth here for a moment. And then deep, rich inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Release and fold forward, Uttanasana. Adjust, notice where you are on your mat. And then inhale, halfway lift, elongate that spine. Again, looking towards hope, towards growth. Exhale, fold. Send your right leg back, low lunge. Invite that right hip forward slightly and then drop your right knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, find Crescent Moon, Anjaneyasana. Palms to touch, gaze up. Feel that length, biceps behind your ears. Gorgeous yogis. One more breath. From here, we're going to gently place our left palm on your lower sacrum, rooting that pelvis down and then bending that right elbow, placing your right palm behind your neck, and then gaze up towards the sky. Ah, joy. Feel that lengthen your spine as you open your heart up. Gorgeous. Now gently release your fingertips down to the earth and find Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. So you're pointing your left toes toward your face, feeling that length in your heart as though it's leaping forward. Feel that opening in your left hamstring. Gently rotate your torso towards the left side, lowering onto the knife edge of that left foot. With an exaggerated bend in the left knee, bring that third eye to your knee. Placing your palms flat on the earth, little bit of an opening for the outside of the right hip and that side body. Enjoy the space here. Maybe feel that opening in a little bit off the side of the right quadricep as well. Beautiful, yogis. Now gently lift your third eye off the mat, pointing your left toes toward your face again. Roll back onto the sole of the left foot. Curl your back toes under. Lift your knee and then send your left leg back. Downward facing dog. Ha. Deep, rich inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh that breath out. Let it go. Gorgeous, yogis. And now gaze the top of the mat. Gently place your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, finding that crescent moon on this side. Biceps behind your ears, palms to touch, gaze up. Gently this time, place your right palm on your lower sacrum and then bending that left elbow, place your left palm behind the nape of your neck. Ha. Find that surrender here, finding contentment, santosha, that gentle release in that left tricep. Gaze up. Gorgeous, yogis. Beautiful. Stay here another breath. And then gently release your fingertips down to the earth. Shift back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Half splits, pointing your left toes toward your face. Each time you're here, feel a little bit more of that opening in the hamstring. A little bit more of that length in your spine. Gently rotate your torso towards the right side and then lower onto the knife edge of the right foot, bringing that exaggerated bend in the right knee. Bring that third eye to knee connection. Ha. This time feeling that opening in that left hip. Feel that connection here. A little bit of a different stretch here. Just a little bit of a deeper surrender. One more breath. And now gently back onto that right heel, pointing your right toes toward your face. Roll over to the sole of the right foot. Curl your back toes under. Lift your knee. Send that right leg back. Downward facing dog. Nice, yogis. Deep and rich inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh that breath out. Let it go. Beautiful. Finding that balance. That pendulum is shifting, but find your point of contentment here. Inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, gently stroll to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, elongate that spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, lifting your hip bones up towards the sky. Inhale, back up, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, deep sense of gratitude, surrender. Inhale, halfway lift, elongate that spine. Exhale, fold. Send your right leg back, low lunge. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift, crescent moon. Yogis, you've been here before. Palms to touch, gaze up. And now interlace your fingers behind the nape of your neck. Sending your elbows as wide apart as you can. And then energetically move that right knee back in space as you peel your heart up towards the sky. Gratitude, smile because you can. One more breath. Now gently release your fingertips down to the earth. Curl your back toes under, lift your knees. This time sending your left leg back to meet the right. Plank pose, Dandasana. Authentic alignment. In what way are you going to find santosha today? Shoulders over your wrists. Feel that activation in your quadriceps, your core, your solar plexus. Beautiful, yogis. Getting used to this line of energy, so every time you're striving to find it in your Dandasana. Hips up, heels down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Deep and rich inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh the breath out. Let it go. Inhale, gaze the top of the mat. Exhale, gently stroll to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. How much can you stretch? How much can you hold? Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Tadasana, sweep up, collecting magic along the way. Exhale, back bend, gratitude. Inhale, back up, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, yogi. Stay with that breath. Exhale, fold. Send your left leg back. Low lunge, fingertips on the earth. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift, crescent moon, palms to touch, gaze up. So much gratitude here. Biceps behind your ears. Maybe you send your left knee back energetically in space. Gorgeous. Interlace your fingers behind the nape of your neck. And surrender. I am here. I am enough. I am good. One more breath. Gently release your fingertips down to the earth. Curl your back toes under. Lift your knees. Send your right leg back to meet the left. Dandasana, yogis. This time, hinging your hip bones towards your nose, and then hinge all the way forward onto your tippy toes. Low plank and hold. Always welcome to take this on your knees. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. So you're clicking all 10 toenails on the mat, thighs of the mat, and peel that heart open. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Maybe you gaze over your left shoulder. Back up front. Curl your toes under. Hips up, heels down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Chaturanga Dandasana. Welcome to skip as often as you need. Deep and rich inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh that breath out. Let it go. Let's flow asana one more time, yogis. One breath, one movement. Have that dialogue between your breath and your body. Always letting your breath guide your next transition. Inhale, gaze to top of the mat. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend, open and receive. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Send your right leg back, low lunge. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift, crescent moon. Interlace your fingers behind the nape of your neck, deep in that surrender. Release your fingertips down to the earth. Curl your back toes under, lift your knee. Left leg goes back to meet the right. Dandasana, hinge forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Welcome to skip. As often as you need, go straight to down dog, yogis. The other side, inhale, gaze the top of the mat. Exhale, gently stroll to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Tadasana. Exhale, back bend, open. Inhale, reach up. Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, push those shins away. Exhale, fold. This time your left leg back, low lunge. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift, crescent moon. Interlace your fingers, find that abandon, that joy here. Beautiful yogis. Gently release your fingertips down to the earth. Curl your back toes under, lift your knee. Right leg goes back to meet the left, Dandasana. Hinge forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep and rich inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh that breath out, let it go. Take a moment here, finding your strength, your joy, your peace in your journey so far in this practice before we start that sunbeam. And now inhale your right leg up high to the sky, both your hip bones pointing down towards the earth. And exhale across the body, left tricep. So shoulders over wrists and touching that right knee to that left tricep if you can. Thread that right leg through, fallen star. Joy. Find that connection here to your breath. Gently lower that left palm down, knee to your nose, round the back of your heart. Gently place your right foot between your hands, yogis. Now find your sense of rootedness here. Your fingertips are on the earth. Gently lift your torso off the earth, low flying crescent. Feel that heart lift, those collarbones shine. One more breath here. Now weight in that right heel, one-legged Tadasana. Using a bit of balance here, biceps behind your ears. Your left knee is at hip height. Exhale, figure four as you fly your arms back high. This should feel so good, yogis. Opening up that left glute, feeling that surrender here. Inhale, back to that one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open in place, warrior two, shifting back an inch. So your shoulders are over those hips. Then gazing, your torso is parallel to the earth, and then gently take that gaze forward. Gaze beyond that right middle finger. Feel that connection here. Nice, yogis. One more breath. Feel that sense of deep commitment to your practice, to being the best version of you. Inhale, rise, star pose. Toes in, heels out. Feel as though you're a starfish. So really open up those fingertips wide. Exhale, goddess. Press your thumb and your index finger together. Feel that power as you bring your elbows to the outside of your ribs. Your forearms are parallel to the earth. Inviting your knees to the back of the room as much as you can. All the weight is in your heels. Inhale, back up, star pose. Toes in, heels out. Exhale, warrior two, back to the front. Settle in, flip your palms, reach for someone you love, and then extended side angle pose, extending your angle so you can really lift your heart up towards the sky. Beautiful, yogis. Now gently straighten that front leg and inhale, reverse your triangle. Really getting used to this idea of being in that one plane and feel all that length in that side body. Now bend in the front knee, windmill down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Welcome to go straight to down dog. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. If Ekapada is in your practice, yogis, feel free to take it anytime. Inhale, send your left leg up high to the sky, maybe driving your right heel a little closer to the earth, and then exhale across the body to that right tricep. So knee is touching above the right elbow, shoulders over your wrist, and then thread that left leg through. Fallen star. Feel that abandon here. One more breath. Gently lower the right palm down. Bring your knee to your nose. And then gently place your left foot between your hands. Nice, yogis. Feel that rootedness here. And then low flying crescent. Peel that heart open. Find that joy. Maybe you're inching your palms a little bit closer together. Now the weight is in your left heel. One-legged Tadasana. Power up. Nice, yogis. Point your left toes toward your face. Maybe biceps behind your ears. And now figure four as you fly your arms back. Feel that glorious opening in that right glute. Inching your palms in closer together. One more breath here. Inhale, back to that one-legged Tadasana. Feel that determination every time you're here. And exhale, open in place like you're coming home. Warrior two. Beautiful, yogis. Rotate your chin over that front shoulder. And feel that sense of purpose here. I know where I'm going. I know where I need to go. I may not get there today, but I'm going to honor my journey anyway. Inhale, rise, star pose. Toes in, heels out. Exhale, goddess. Shh. Really breathe into that power of that divine within you. Elbows to the outside of your ribs. Forearms parallel to the earth. Inhale, back up to star pose. Toes in, heels out. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Nice, yogis. Flip your palms. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Extended side angle pose. Maybe you extend that angle. Gorgeous, yogis. Feel that length in your spine. Rotate your chin as well. Beautiful. One more breath. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, reverse your triangle. So much space here. Maybe gaze beyond where you think you can go. One more breath, yogis. Bend in the front knee. Windmill down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Ekapada, if that feels good. And then inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Deep and rich in through the nose. Exhale, sigh. The breath out, let it go. Deep and rich inhale in through the nose, yogis. Exhale, one more, just release. And now let's flow breath to movement just one time. If my pace doesn't feel right to you today, take it as yours. Honor your practice. Inhale, right leg up, high to the sky. Exhale, across the body, left tricep. Thread that right leg through, fallen star. Inhale, lower that left palm down, bring your knee to your nose, gently place your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low flying crescent. Weight in the right heel, one-legged Tadasana. Your left leg comes up to march. Exhale, figure four as you fly your arms back. Inhale, back to that one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open and place, warrior two, adjust as needed. Inhale, rise, stop. Exhale, goddess. Shh. Inhale, back up to star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Hinge forward, extended side angle pose. Extending your angle. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Viparita Trikonasana. Bend in the front knee. Windmill down. Chaturanga Dandasana, yogis. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, your left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, across the body. Right tricep. Thread that left leg through. Fallen star. Peel that heart open. Lower the right palm down. Bring your knee to your nose. Gently place your left foot between your hands. And then find your low flying crescent. Inhale, weight in that left heel. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four as you fly your arms back. Beautiful. Inhale, back to that one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open in place, warrior two. Inhale, rise, star. Exhale, goddess. Shh. Inhale, back up to star pose. Exhale, warrior two, back to the front, hinge, hinge, hinge. Extended side angle pose. Extend your angle. Straighten up front leg. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Viparita Trikonasana. Bend in the front knee. Windmill down. Chaturanga Dandasana, yogis. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. If you'd like to pause and flow this one more time on your own and then come back to the rest of practice, you're welcome to do so, yogis. Deep, rich inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh your breath out. One more. Deep and rich in through the nose. Exhale, sigh that breath out. Let it go. And now gently come down to your knees. And let's find seated Virasana together. So proud of you for your practice thus far. And you should be so proud as well, making the time to do this for your heart, for your soul. And now let's take some santosha, contentment affirmations. I hope you will keep these words with you. Close your eyes as you listen to my voice. I am content. I believe there is good in this world. I am grateful for what I have and what I do not have. I learn from the joys and disappointments life brings me. I dip into my baskets of blessings daily. I honor the good in myself and others. I refrain from criticism and fault finding in myself. I share the light within me with pride and joy. Take a deep, rich inhale in through the nose, yogis. And exhale, side out. Let it go. One more. All of us together. Deep and rich in through the nose. Exhale, side out, let it go. Let's find our balancing sequence. Tabletop when you're ready. Wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked. Let's take a moment here. If you need a couple more circles to reconnect, please find that now. And then inhale, go pose. Ha. Exhale, cat. Beautiful, yogis. One more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. In this balancing sequence, you do not have to do everything I cue, yogis. Skip what you need, explore what you need further. Please honor your contentment and keep that sense of joy and peace throughout. Bending that right knee, lift that right knee up. So your knee and your heel might be in one straight line, and your right quadricep may be parallel to both the earth and the sky. From here, exhale, deep sense of gratitude. Bring your knee to your nose like you're bowing into yourself. And then gently place your right foot between your hands, inviting that left knee back in space about 2 inches. Find your crescent moon. Back to your old friend, Anjaneyasana, biceps behind your ears. Release your fingertips down to the earth. Curl your back toes under, lift your knees, weight in that right heel, and lift off standing splits. So walking your fingertips back to your toe tips, bring your third eye to your knee, drape your torso over your thighs. Beautiful, yogis. One more breath. Feel that deep sense of length here, taking it as deeper as you need to. Now keeping that bend in that right knee, find your one-legged Tadasana. Here's where your sense of balance comes in, and here's where wobbling is not only necessary but also encouraged till you find your sense of peace and stillness. Finding Natarajasana dancer pose. Zippering your inner thighs together, reach out and grab the inside arch of that left foot. If your hips are even and you feel like you can reach and touch the stars with your right fingertips, stay here. If you'd like to explore deeper, start to kick into that left leg. The harder you kick, you might find that you're more inclined to that sense of length and balance. Maybe you press your thumb and your index finger together in line with your nose. Nice, yogis. Slight bend in that standing right leg if needed, and kicking as high as brings you joy today. One more breath. And now using that core again, back to that one-legged Tadasana. Your left knee is at hip height, hands to your heart center. Drive that left heel back, finding that warrior 3, pointing your left toe straight down. Maybe your hips are parallel to the earth. One more breath here. Bend in the front knee, lower down to the knife edge of the back foot. Find warrior 2. Again, inhale, rise, star pose. Bringing your arms out to a T. Take that mini back bend and find Kasarita Padottasana. Toes are in, heels are out. Maybe you reach out and grab the outside edges of your feet. Maybe you bring your palms to the center. Maybe you come down to your forearms. If you have an inversion in your practice here, yogis, take it now. About 2 more breaths to play. If not, start to invite your hips over those heels. Really finding that sense of surrender here. Whatever it means for you to let go, find it here, yogis. If you're in an inversion, slowly make your way back down, continuing to feel that opening in the backs of your legs if you're in Pasarita still. Beautiful, yogis. Bend in the front knee and then find low lunge as you send your left hip forward. Beautiful. From here, yogis, start to walk your right foot out about 3 inches, and then using your core, bring your left foot to the top left-hand corner of the mat. Malasana frog pose. Ha. Indent your thumb against your breastbone, using your elbows, strap that knee open. At this stage, yogis, if you have a block and that feels good, sit on a block. You're also welcome to maybe roll up a blanket and then place it and sit there. All you're working on is the lifting of your pelvic floor, the lengthening of your spine. Maybe you take a flying frog, a crow, whatever feels good here. I'm going to stay here and find my santosha and just let the air on my face really reflect on the joys in my life already. One more breath, yogis. Release your fingertips down to the earth. Send your hips up towards the sky. To heel your feet, hips width distance apart, and find gorilla pose. So you're sliding your palms underneath your feet. Let your toes tickle your wrist creases, then drape your torso over your thighs, sending your elbows to opposite sides of the room. Gentle release in your sacrum, gorgeous. Release your palms and then toe heel your feet together, yogis. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. More than welcome to go straight to down dog. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, one more side, and we start to slow things down. Find that tabletop again. Bending that left knee, left heel in line with your knee. Beautiful, yogis. Working on getting that left quadricep parallel to the earth and the sky. And then find that gratitude again. Left knee to your nose. Deep connection. Bow into yourself. Gently place your left foot between your hands. Start to drive that right knee back. And then find Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Ooh. Maybe each time you're here, you experience a different sensation. Palms to touch, gaze up. Now release your fingertips down to the earth. Curl your back toes under. Lift your knee. Weight in that left heel. Standing splits. Whatever that means to you on this side. Maybe your third eye to your knee. Maybe you lift your right heel up a little higher. Maybe you grab your left ankle with one hand. Perhaps both. Nice. One more breath. And now with a slight bend in that left knee, find your one-legged Tadasana. Yes. Good. Beautiful, yogis. Biceps behind your ears. Let's find Natarajasana on this side. One side being different than the other is the way life works, right? Zipper your inner thighs together. Reach out, grab the inside arch of your right foot. Again, maybe those hips are even and you can kick into that right leg. Beautiful, yogis. Notice how this posture feels in your body rather than how you think it should look. Press your thumb and your index finger together. Every day is different for me as well. So just notice what brings you joy in this moment. And then find your one-legged Tadasana again. Your right leg comes back up to march. Hands to your heart center. Drive that right heel back. Warrior 3. Warrior 3 is so powerful because you're really inviting every bit of you into your day. All those chakras along the length of your spine. Pointing your right toe straight down. Beautiful gaze about 8 inches in front of you. Bend in the front knee, open up, warrior 2. Nice, yogis. Inhale, rise, star pose. This time you're interlacing your fingers behind you. Glue those palms together and then push those bound fists away. Mini back bend and then fold forward. Beautiful, yogis. Lifting your bound fists off your low back, toes and heels out. Pasarita C. All the way to the balls of your feet. Gorgeous. Release your fingertips down to the earth and then inhale, halfway lift. Feel that length, that release. Exhale, fingertips down to the earth. Bend in the front knee, find your low lunge. This time sending your left foot out about 3 inches. Placing your right foot to the top edge of the mat, Malasana frog pose. Indent your thumb against your breastbone. Notice when you come back here again, say to yourself, I am content, I am enough. No matter what my day brings, what life brings, I will find peace from within me and let it propel me towards good things. One more breath. Nice, yogis. Beautiful. This time, release your fingertips down to the earth. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. Make peace fingers, grab your big toes, drape your torso over your thighs. Send your elbows to opposite sides of the room, finding that big toe pose here. Maybe you sway side to side. Gorgeous. Now release those peace fingers from your big toes. Toe heel your feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, elongate that spine. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Nice, yogis. Beautiful, deep and rich in through the nose. Exhale, sigh the breath out. Little bit of spine work before we end practice. Hinge forward to that strong plank pose. Then all the way to your toes, the lower down, all the way to your belly, your chin, your chest are the last to arrive. Tops of the feet in the mat. Your thighs are off the mat. Walk your palms back to the center of your chest. And inhale, rise, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Maybe you lift your palms up off the earth, maybe you flip them up towards the sky. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. One more breath here. Then exhale, release. Chin first, left ear to the mat, palms on either side of you, finding that vibration in the earth, the vibration within you. Gorgeous, yogis. Beautiful work. One more breath. And now slowly bring your chin back to center. And then finding your modified Sphinx pose. So this time you're taking your palms to the outside edges of the mat, using them as claws. And now lifting all the way up. So you're zippering, cinching that waist together, and then shining those collarbones forward. Beautiful, rolling your shoulder heads back. And then exhale, cinch all the way down, third eye to the mat. One more round, keeping those fingertips as claws. Inhale, lift up. Abandon, like you're growing, evolving. Exhale, cinch, bring your third eye to the mat. One more time. Inhale, push and lift, cinch that waist, roll your shoulder heads back. Gorgeous. Exhale, release, third eye to the mat. Beautiful, yogis. Now bring your palms on either side of you and shift back to child's pose. Toes to touch behind you, knees as wide as the mat. Start to feel that deep sense of commitment to your breath here. Palms to touch, finding that reverse namaste at the nape of your neck. Beautiful, yogis. Gorgeous work. Maybe you separate your palms, face it down on your shoulder blades, continuing those movements from side to side. Noticing what this practice has brought up for you today. And then just breathe into it. Beautiful. Nice, yogis. Now release your palms down and then start to walk your palms in towards your knees. We're going to take Sasangasana, rabbit pose. So pressing your thumb and your index finger together, reach out and grab your heels. Your thumb is on the outside, opening up the back of your heart, tucking your chin into your chest, round the back of your heart and place the crown of your head as close to your knees as you can. And now lift your hips up towards the sky, maybe bringing your heels to touch. Beautiful, yogis. And starting to walk your knees a little bit closer to the crown of your head, just noticing what this brings up for you. Gorgeous. Feel the back of your heart open and then gently lower your hips down to the earth, finding embryo pose. Massage the third eye, rocking it back and forth. Gorgeous, yogis. Slowly lift your torso off your thighs and then standing separate leg, seated Janu Shirshasana, extending your right leg long in front of you. Your biceps are behind your ears and then fold forward. Drape your torso over your thighs, third eye to your knee, interlace behind the sole of your foot and feel that length in that right leg. Opening up that right hamstring, pointing your right toes toward your face. Beautiful, yogis. Nice, deep, rich surrender here. Now slowly lift your torso off your thighs, changing legs, extending that left leg long, bringing the sole of the right foot against that left inner thigh, biceps behind your ear, and then surrender forward, drape, drape, drape. Bend that left knee, third eye to knee connection, interlace behind the sole of the left foot. Ooh, nice, yogis. One side being different than the other. Notice that. Gorgeous. Slowly lift your third eye off your knee, extending both your legs out in front of you. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, biceps behind your ears, and then drape. Deep sense of surrender. I like to keep this bend in my knees so I can then release the sides of my spine, the length. If I can feel that space, that connection of my heart surrendering, opening up the back of your heart as well. Beautiful, yogis. Gently lift your torso off your thighs, scooch all the way to the top of the mat, and then make your way down. Maybe using that Manipura a little bit, but you're getting there. And then when your tail hits, find that happy baby pose, knees to the outside edges of your torso. Reach out, grab the inside arches of your feet, the outside arches, bending one knee and then the other. Ooh, beautiful, yogis. Swaying side to side as much as needed. Gorgeous. Extend that left leg long. Bring the right knee to the outside of your right shoulder. Interlace below the right kneecap. Squeeze. And then spine twist. Right arm to a T. Left arm dragging that knee across your torso. Each inhale, lengthen. Each exhale, surrender. Stacking your hips a little bit more if you can, but keeping both those shoulder blades on the earth. Beautiful work. One more breath. Slowly bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice deep reach hug. And then extend your right leg long. Bringing the left knee to the outside of your left shoulder. Interlace, squeeze. Beautiful yogis. And then spine twist. Left arm to a T. Ooh, stacking your hips. Finding that deep sense of surrender here. Ah, nice yogis. Yoga practice is your chance to either let go of what you need to release or also feel what you otherwise might not give yourself the time and opportunity to feel. Bring both knees into your chest. Ooh, grab opposite elbows. Give yourself a rich hug. Third eye comes up to meet your knees. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Beautiful yogi. Squeeze every single facial muscle. And then extend both your legs out long. Final Shavasana. Any posture I haven't called out to you today, please take it now. Otherwise, find your final act of santosha here. As you feel the deep surrender into the earth, your mat is your best friend. Let it hold you, support you, love you, just the way you are. Final Shavasana, taking as much time as you need here to nourish your soul. Whenever you're ready, yogis, no rush. Gently bring awareness back to your facial muscles. Brush the pads of your thumb and your index finger together. Gently shake your head from side to side. Ah, so nice. Reach your fingertips to the back. Find that glorious length. That sacrum gently lifts off the earth. All these molecules of bliss that you've created, feel them. Gently bring your knees into your chest again. Nice big hug. Ooh, reach behind your kneecaps and then take a seat to the top of the mat. Thank you so much for being here today, yogis. I'd love to end class today in the spirit of santosha, in the spirit of gratitude and contentment, as a love poem to your body. Here it is, a love note to my body. First of all, I want to say thank you for the heart you kept beating even when it was broken, for every answer you gave in my gut, for loving me back even when I didn't know how to love you, for every time you recovered when I pushed you past our limits, for today, for waking up. Thank you so much for being here today, yogis. Know that you are enough no matter what. Take care of yourself and each other, bringing your palms to your third eye centers for intuition, love, and light. The highest in me sees, honors, and loves the highest in each and every one of you. We bow down to seal this practice. Namaste.